Hey SoeFoods family, welcome back. So I stole my mom's recipe book. Don't tell her. And I decided to bring some of her recipes to you guys. Today I'm going to be making pawpaw pie. And so without talking too much, let's just get right to the video. We are starting with 2.5 cups of flour. That's all-purpose flour. And I sifted. I almost always sift my flour. You don't have to. The package size is pre-sifted, so. And that's half teaspoon of salt. We're just starting with the pie crust here. 2 sticks of butter or 1 cup of butter. It is not quite room temperature butter, but it's a little bit soft, as you can see here. In all of my recipes, if I don't state that is margarine, make sure you're using real butter. I know it's a bit more expensive. Actually, it's a lot more expensive. And so most people go with margarine because it's cost effective. And you can use that too if you want. Just don't blame me if it doesn't turn out the way you expect it to. As always, use a blender if you want to, a mixer if you want to, on low speed. So I just mix this until it turns into pie dough. Okay, now that I've mixed it, we make a hole in the middle here and add 1/4 cup of whole milk. But I will add a little at the time. I may need a little less, I may need a little more, so let's see. And you want to make sure your milk is very cold. So I need a tablespoon more milk. I just added water to that. And right now it's giving me the texture I want. And then transfer it to a clean surface. And just knead it into a dough. So just wrap the dough in a saran wrap. And then I'll put it in the fridge while I make the filling. Now let's make the filling. I have 1 whole ripe pawpaw here. Just peel it. Okay, now that the pawpaw is clean, I'll cut it into half. And then scoop out all of the seeds. I am going with only half of the pawpaw. We'll just eat the rest of it as a fruit for snack. You just want to make sure you're cleaning the inner layer nicely. Now cut it into cubes. Transfer all of it into a pot. We're going to cook the pawpaw on medium heat. I have 2 tablespoons of water here. You don't want to add too much water. And then 1/3 cup of sugar. Cover and let it steam for about 10 to 20 minutes. We'll keep checking it here and there to see if it has the right amount of doneness that we want. So I just pour a little bit of the liquid from the pawpaw here. I'll let it cool down and I'll add cornstarch in a bit. And what that does is that it creates a bond so that you're not doing this stuff all day. While it's cooling down, I'll add ½ teaspoon of cinnamon and 1 tablespoon of lime juice. This is ½ teaspoon of cornstarch. I'm just mixing it here before I add it to my filling. The reason you don't want to add it directly to the filling is because, I don't know if you noticed, they have some lumps in it, and that's what it will do to your filling. So you want to mix it smooth before you add it. I've had the pawpaw cooking for about 20 minutes, and as you can see, it's already, you know, mashing with just a spoon. I'll mash it some more to form a paste-like filling. Now let it cool down and start making the pies. All right, let's make pies. There goes the dough. Only took about 20 minutes to make the filling, and I only needed the pie dough to stay in the fridge for about 20 minutes, so it's still soft and manageable. I will just dust the surface with a little bit of flour, and we'll get rolling. I roll it about 2-inch thick and just use a cutter to cut the dough, and then I'll just roll individual dough. It just makes your life a whole lot easier so that you don't have to press on a large dough like that. So you roll the dough about 1 inch thick. Fill one side. Let it not be too close to the edge or else it will leak. Just press the fingers to the side like that, and then even the edges and press with a fork to seal the edges further. Now that's the closed face method of making pie dough, and now I'll show you the open face method. Same thing, roll it. With this one, it's even easier to just roll it with a larger pie dough. So I'm going with these little baking ramekins here. Turn it face down, cut around. And then just set it inside of it like so. And then I have these little pie wicks, and they're just to help the pie dough stay put. I make a few of those. What you do is you bake for like 10 minutes before you add the filling. So I'll bake on 350 Fahrenheit and then fill them in a bit. Okay, let's finish up the open face method. If you want to try using pie weights but you don't have them, you can use any type of beans. Just clean them nicely and make sure they're dry, and set them in here and bake. You get the same result. So just fill. I'll put this in the oven, same temperature, 350 Fahrenheit, for about 20 minutes. Okay, the open face ones are ready first. Just transfer them to this cooling rack here. And now the closed face ones, one of them bled out a bit. So that's it, y'all. Let me know what you think. Open face versus closed face. I will try one of them. Oh, it's still hot. Flaky pie dough, tangy, sweet, pawpaw filling. You gotta try this. Comment down below, like this video, share with anyone you think could use them, and of course any type of engagement helps the channel. I will see you in my next video.